Alright guys, so we bought this, right? And we said we're gonna go cheap because budget and all that stuff. But also somebody recommended this, right? So it's not a bad rifle. Okay, for a first timer, you want to get something, within budget. This will do. This will do. Definitely will do. However, I'm gonna tell you, after this is my second season with it. I've shot it this season more than the last season. I think the bolt issue has been resolved.
Savage Arms access to XP bolt issues.
Alright guys, I'm gonna show you something. So after maybe 20 rounds, this thing will not come up at all. I'm trying to use my phone. Yeah, so you have to hit it super hard with something. So this is not good at all. I opened it up, I greased it, I fixed it, cleaned it up, and then I also started shooting a different ammo, different rounds, and also stopped shooting when the barrel was very hot. So I kind of gave it a little bit of time to cool down before I shot the second maybe 10 rounds. See, it started locking up again because the barrel's hot.
Hot, baby.
Yeah. Spent about maybe 40 rounds yesterday trying to zero it back in. I got it to a point where it was close enough, right? But after a while, I didn't even know what I was shooting. Not sure that one went. I have no idea what this one goes. So, as I started inspecting the rifle, I found two issues. But the problem is not in scope. The problem is the ring. These rings, these right here, they are the cheapest, the most untrustworthy rings ever, right? So cheap crap from Walmart, and that's how they kept the whole thing cheap, right? So these rings will come loose, the whole thing right here. See this flat head right here? It comes loose, and then it started shaking like this. So I was missing my targets all the time after that happened, especially with the recoil that 308 has.
Oh dear. Huh.
What happened?
Way to the right.
Oh my
Higher
God,
to the
really?
right. So,
Oh wow.
you see it?
So the grouping is not right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No
I don't
idea.
know if the scope mounts are just not tight enough or whatever.
The other thing that I started working on it right now, right? So I try to change the these bases here. I try to put something different, and before I even touched it, this one was already loose. See, this one is, well, this one moves a little bit. This one is completely loose. So what I would suggest is, if you don't want to go with this and go with something more expensive, Savage has great rifles. So go with something more expensive that has better rings, better scope. That way you don't have to waste 3 times the amount of money on ammo to zero in something that will never zero in with the same crap that it came with.
Yeah. You need to have a consistent group
Yeah.
so we know to bring the basically how much over, how much down.
Yeah.
It's not consistent. It's got to be something in the equipment.
It could be just it's cheap crap.
It could be, yeah. Yeah.
But just thought to let you know, so you're gonna have to deal with all these problems. So first it was bolt problems, now it's all this rail, and then the scope and the rings. So your choice if you wanna spend money to upgrade, which probably, not a bad idea. I just don't know if I can trust the rifle itself. I trust my crossbow more than I trust this rifle, and I trust my AR-15 more than I trust this one. Anyway, just thought to share this, what I'm finding out. Hopefully it helps somebody.